Ladies and gentlemen, close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Rushing through the city streets, no roaring exhaust, no choking fumes, just the pure hum of electricity beneath you. Imagine freedom on two wheels, but with a conscience. Imagine a bike that doesn't just move you forward but moves the world forward. That, my friends, is the Revolt RV300. When Revolt Motors first rolled out this machine, it wasn't just another motorcycle on the road. It was a signal, a whisper of the future echoing in the present, telling us that the era of clean, smart, and affordable biking had finally arrived. At first glance, the RV300 looks lean, agile, almost like it's sculpted for the city. But beneath its sporty design lies a philosophy, mobility that's not only efficient but revolutionary. Now, let's talk about what powers this machine. The RV300 is not about brute horsepower, it's about intelligent performance. It carries a 1.5 kilowatt hub motor that may sound modest in numbers but packs enough punch to weave you effortlessly through urban traffic. Pair that with a 2.7 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery, and suddenly you're looking at something remarkable, up to 180 kilometers of range in eco mode. Yes, you heard me right. 180 kilometers on a single charge. That's not just a commute, that's freedom stretched across the week for most city riders. And for those who want more thrill, switch to sport mode, and the bike responds with sharper acceleration and a top speed of 65 kilometers per hour. It may not hit triple digits, but in real city conditions, that's more than enough to keep you ahead of the pack. Charging. That's the next big question people always ask. Here's where the RV300 surprises many. You don't need expensive setups, no complicated installations. Just a normal socket, and in about 4 hours, you're fully charged and ready to roll. And if you're in a hurry, 3 hours is enough to get you to 75%. But wait, this is where Revolt took things one step further. They introduced the concept of battery swapping. Imagine pulling up to a swapping station, taking out your drained battery, slipping in a fully charged one, and you're gone in minutes. No downtime, no waiting, no excuses. That, my friends, is innovation serving practicality. And now comes the question everyone waits for: price. Because a dream is only as good as how close it feels to reality. Revolt didn't just launch a bike, they launched a revolution in ownership. At the time of release, the RV300 came with no down payment, no heavy ME burden. Instead, they offered it on the My Revolt plan, just 2,999 rupees a month for 3 years. Think about it. No petrol bills, minimal service costs, and a fixed monthly payment that's less than what most people spend on fuel alone. It wasn't just affordable, it was disruptive. But hold on. What makes this bike truly special are the hidden details that many overlook. Did you know the RV300 is loaded with tech? It comes with an app that connects directly to your bike. Through it, you can track your ride stats, locate your bike, set geofencing alerts, and even receive low battery warnings on your phone. The bike is 4G enabled for 3 whole years, free of cost. And here's the kicker, you can even change the way it sounds. Yes, an electric bike that lets you pick its exhaust note. One day you ride silently like a ghost, the next day you roar like a sport bike. It's not just fun, it's identity on demand. And then there's the design. The lightweight frame, the upside-down forks at the front, the adjustable monoshock at the rear, all built to keep the ride planted yet nimble. The ground clearance of 225 mm ensures you glide over speed breakers without fear. The seat height, at 826 mm, balances comfort for most riders while still keeping a sporty stance. The curb weight, just 101 kilos. That's featherlight, making it perfect even for beginners, or for city riders who constantly dart through traffic. Safety wasn't ignored either. The RV300 comes with disc brakes at both ends, paired with a combined braking system. No complicated ABS, but a practical, reliable system that makes sure you stop safely, every single time. And because it's electric, maintenance is minimal. No oil changes, no clogged filters, no carburetors to clean. It's a bike designed not just to be ridden but to be lived with. Ladies and gentlemen, think about this for a second. Every kilometer you ride on the RV300 is not just distance covered, it's money saved, it's pollution prevented, it's technology embraced. You are not just commuting, you are participating in the future. And yet, the RV300 doesn't shout about it. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." It quietly does its job, day after day, like a dependable partner that just happens to be smarter than the rest. Yes, it's true, the RV300 has now been phased out, making way for newer models like the RV1. But here's the thing, legends don't fade, they create ripples. The RV300 was never about being the fastest or the most powerful. It was about being the first to tell us, electric bikes are not a fantasy, they are here, and they are practical, affordable, and desirable. It lowered the barrier, opened the gates, and showed us what was possible. For those who still ride it today, the RV300 isn't just a bike. It's a conversation starter, a statement of intent. You pull up at a signal, silent, sleek, and heads turn. Not because you're the loudest, but because you're the smartest. You're not burning fuel, you're conserving the future. You're not part of the crowd, you're ahead of it. So the next time someone asks,